Get ready for University of Georgia basketball.
Dogs play here.
It is going to happen here in Georgia.
He's got him muscling it in through two tank defenders.
I'm committed to helping make that happen.
Good old net. My goodness. Blue Kane strokes it from the right corner.
Go Dogs.
Shoot down one again. It's right. Oh, yeah. Got the bounce off the rim and the glass in it ball. Georgia will win it. How about them Dogs?
Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Dogs basketball. Georgia basketball is brought to you by Piedmont Healthcare, the official healthcare provider of the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, alongside Chuck Dowdle, let's go courtside and join the voice of the Bulldogs, Scott Howard.
Coming up, the Citgo starting lineups for tonight's Georgia Tech matchup. Right now, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification on the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network.
WXKO AM Fort Valley, W226 BZ Macon, W290 BB Montezuma, WCEH FM Pinehurst, WWKM FM Rochelle, the Superstations, a Shanks broadcasting station.
The starting lineup is fueled by Citgo Tri-Clean Gasoline. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. For the 3-0 Georgia Bulldogs, Mike White in his fourth season as the head coach will use this starting five tonight. Blue Kane, a 6'5 junior guard from Knoxville, Tennessee, averaging 15 points, 4 rebounds per contest, leads the team in steals thus far with 10 on the year in the first 3 games. Justin Bailey gets the start tonight, 6'3 senior guard from Greer, South Carolina, transfer from Wofford. Jordan Ross, a 6'3 junior guard from Pleasant Grove, Utah. He's a transfer from St. Mary's. Cannon Catchings, a 6'9 sophomore forward from Brownsburg, Indiana, transfer from BYU. And Sapto Cyril, 6'11", 260-pound sophomore center from Nigeria. For the 3-0 Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, their head coach is Damon Stoudemire in his third season in Atlanta. His starting five tonight will feature Jaden Mustaf, a 6'5 sophomore guard from Bowie, Maryland. Kawasi Reeves, a 6'7 redshirt senior. He's a guard from Macon, Georgia, transfer from Florida 3 years ago now, actually. Cam Kraft, a 6'6 redshirt junior. He can play guard or forward. He is from Chicago, Illinois, a transfer from Miami of Ohio. Their bigs tonight, Mohamed Sila, the 6'10 freshman center from Senegal, and Bai Ndongo, 6'9 junior forward, also from Senegal. Those are the lineups. Tip-off right around the corner. Georgia and Georgia Tech from Athens tonight on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Ford F-150, the official truck of the Georgia Bulldogs at your local Ford dealer today. Now here's Chuck Dowdle with our keys to the game. Chucky.
All right, well, the first thing we got to do is we got to continue to come with the 40 minutes of heck. I would have said the other thing, but it's heck, it's rec tech. It all rhymes, you know?
Gotcha, yes.
Yeah, so I'm sticking with 40 minutes of heck tonight. And then secondly, look, our shot selection, and Mike White has talked about this frequently, we need to go with those A and B shot selections, even if it means making that extra pass. But we've been good about that and sharing the basketball. We don't want to be like Chuck's grades in college with the D's and F's, you know? Not that. A's and B's. And then finally, and this is something that's really going to be critical. Tech's got some size, and Celia and Ndongo are going to be a menace inside for us at 6'11 and 6'9 and big guys. We're going to have to do a great job of keeping them off the glass.
There you go, our forward keys to the game. 201st meeting in the long and storied series here on the hardwood. Georgia won last year's matchup in Atlanta 77-69. The Bulldogs, in fact, have won the last 2 games in the series, and 7 of the last 9. Mike White's teams are 2-1 against Georgia Tech. Georgia's last loss in Athens in this series was November of 21. That was Tom Crean's final season as the Dogs head coach. Georgia departs from the bench area to our left. They're in their home white throwback uniforms. Red numbers and lettering. Georgia Tech on the road in their old gold jerseys and shorts. White numbers, black lettering. Our officials tonight, Bart Lennox, Jeb Hartness, and Lee Cassell.
You like these uniforms we're wearing?
I do, yeah. They look good.
These are your faves.
Here's the toss and the tap controlled by Georgia Tech, and we are underway in Athens tonight. Tech with the first possession of the game. Georgia opens in a man-to-man. Ndongo, second free throw in the air and all net good. So Tech has the first point of the game, 1-0. Georgia's first possession as Ross will bring it up the floor. Pass it over the timeline into the front court to Catchings. They get it back to Ross on the logo. Dribbles right with a screen. Now curls towards the basket. Throws it up and rolls in good. May have touched the glass and definitely got the iron and rolled through for Jordan Ross in the first points for the Bulldogs.
He had a little top spin on it. It climbed up over the rim.
2-1 Georgia. Mustaf, big 6'10 freshman, and it got away from him. Out of bounds over the right baseline. It'll be Georgia basketball.
And Sela complaining to the officials. And that's, I got to tell you right now, that's not going to fly for a freshman.
Dogs with a basketball. Bailey takes a handoff on the wing from Blue. We go left side to Catchings. He pulls the trigger on a 3 and won't drop. Rebound offensively. Bailey for the Dogs to Blue. Fakes the 3 over to Ross. He's wide open for the look. The left-hander can't fall. Rebound goes to Somto, and he powers it back in, Chuck, right under the backboard.
And right over Ndongo. That was a beautiful putback.
8-6. Tech leads by 2. They've got the ball. They go in deep on the right block. That's no good by one of their bigs, Ndongo. The tap-in is no good either. It rolled over the rim by Sela. And the Dogs have the rebound. Almost 3 minutes into the game. It's a 2-point Tech lead. Smurf for 3. Straight on. Good! Smurf Millender with a Scana Energy 3-pointer for the Dogs, their first of the game. Dogs will throw it in on the baseline with Smurf. Millender lobs it in quickly to Catchings. A one-handed grab over to Kane for a 3. Oh, net! Scana Energy 3. Blue Kane, good. That's the second for the Dogs. Georgia's run it out to a 6-point lead. It's a 9-0 run for the Dogs. Check it, 10 straight points for Georgia. Georgia lead, 16-15. Smurf, free throw line, right into the floor. Comes up short on the 15-footer. Tech with a rebound. Lamar Washington, crossover. Drives against Millender. Push off. Stops on the block. Throws it out head of the key. Stolen by Blue. To the rack. And a one-handed dunk by Blue Kane.
That was great play on both ends of the floor for number 0.
We got a technical, however.
I think maybe a double technical.
So Ross with his first. Yep, that's 6 on the Dogs now. Georgia's already in the bonus. Tech has 17 fouls. Throw it into Sela, top of the circle. He throws, man, he missed that. He almost threw it over the backboard from about 5 feet. Dogs rebounded off the glass, run the floor. Smurf to Bailey. Lay in good from the left side for Justin Bailey for his first basket of the contest. Georgia with a 20-16 first half lead. 13 points and 12 rebounds a game through their first 3. The first Tech player in school history to average a double-double in his first 3 college games. Tech working the boards down with this left end. They had 3 or 4 cracks at it, kept getting an offensive rebound and kept missing the putback until Georgia finally takes it away. They came up empty. Right corner 3, knock it down. Jeremiah Wilkinson with a Scana Energy 3-pointer. That's his first basket of the game. Now he's got 4 points, and Georgia's lead is 8, 24-16. Kareem Staggs, 6'8", 230, freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia. trying to go up against the 7-foot, 300-pound Marshall. Dogs to throw it in. Ross into the corner to Blue Kane, who's on the floor with 2 fouls. Kane circles through, lobs it to the rim. James rips it down with a dunk and hangs the net. The lob to Dylan James for his first bucket of the game, and he hung the net. 30-22 Georgia. 6 minutes remaining opening half. Floater, Tech going towards the basket by Washington is good. That's his first field goal of the game. It's a 2-point lead. Blue, deep three, 26-footer, good! 40-35 with the Blue Kane long distance three. Kane in double figures with 10 now. And they were pushing and shoving on Somto, but no whistle there. Tech with a takeaway to the rack. We block it on the other end. Good for the Goose, good for the Gander. Long throw pass down the into the court, and Wilkinson's going to catch it and dunk it home for the Bulldogs. So we blocked the shot, got the ball, threw a baseball length of the court pass, and Wilkinson dunks it to put the Dogs back in front by 1, 44-43. Tech's possession, steal Wilkinson all alone to the rack, and a dunk! Back-to-back dunks by Jeremiah Wilkinson. Dogs by 3, 46-43. And a dozen points in the half for Jeremiah Wilkinson. Damon Stoudemire disgusted by what he's seen on the last 2 possessions by his team. Washington sends it to Reeves on the near side, less than 30 seconds to go. 4 drives in the lane and didn't get the call. The ball came down to Somto. He tried to lay it up right at the horn and left it short. No good. Into the half.
Well, the Dogs walk off the floor with a 1-point lead after leading by 10 about midway through this half. So they got some things to clean up, primarily at the free throw line and then shooting in general, but particularly from behind the arc.
Georgia with the possession and a 1-point lead. Working around the perimeter. Ross has it. Dribbles across the logo. Now inside the arc. In the paint. Scoop shot. Underhand, right hand. Good by Jordan Ross off the glass.
No Yellow Jacket stepped in his way. He just went right to the glass and laid it up.
First points of the second half give Georgia a 3-point lead. They got blocked. Georgia takes away the loose ball. Up ahead to Kane. Misses the layup. There's Cannon Catchings for the rebound and the follow. His basket is good.
Yeah, nicely cleaned up by Cannon. I think that Blue was trying to alley-oop it to him over the rim.
Slow dribble, walks on the logo, dribbles low, crossover by Washington, who goes with him. Gives it to Stagg. Kareem spins in the paint, drops it down low to Abson, and a goaltend on Georgia Tech. Abson, a little jump hook, and Marshall knocked it away from the rim and is called for goaltending. Give Abson the basket. Justin Abson now with 7 in the game, and the Dogs draw a little bit closer again at 60-56.
Sela, first free throw, back iron, no good. Smurf got the rebound. Sela 2 for 4 at the line tonight for the Yellow Jackets. Dogs ball down 4. Wilkinson for 3. Good all net. Scana energy 3, and it was a big one. 15 points in the game for Jeremiah Wilkinson, the 6'1 guard. Tech throws it in. Wilkinson went for
Tech with the ball. Reeves with it. Stolen by Stagg. Up ahead to Wilkins. Here he comes for the lay-in. He got the basket to go, and they pushed and fouled him. He wanted to dunk him. Tech prevented that with the foul, but Jake just flipped it up and in, spun it off the glass for 2.
You know, that's hard to do when you think you're going in to dunk. You get pushed, and you have got to bring your body under control so you can kiss the glass.
for the tie. Now Reeves at the line. Second free throw by the right-hander. Back of the rim, no good. Cannon Catchings, two-handed rebound in the paint on the missed foul shot. Dogs by 1, 64-63 with possession. Couldn't see anything. Ross scored. Jordan Ross got to the basket somehow. Had three coaches right in front of him. I think I'm in favor of moving our...
Lob it down to Ndongo, left baseline, cross court, corner three, Kraft off the iron, no good. Catchings with a tremendous rebound. Went right over the top of Ndongo. Left corner three, Ross, good, count it! Jordan Ross with a Scana Energy 3 right in front of our bench. He's got 9. Georgia with a little breathing room, but not much.
Oh, that helps
71-66.
They got this crowd into it.
Sold out Stegman Coliseum tonight. Over 10,500. Mustaf for 3. He can't quiet the crowd. Misses deep. Rebound to the Dogs. Ross got it. Here's Smurf now to the rack. Handoff inside.
Oh!
Dunk! Samto rips the rim down and lets Stegman know it.
Oh, my goodness. And give full credit to Smurf. Smurf broke the ankles of his defender, went right by to the glass as the defenseman came to him. He pitched it right over to Samto, who just slammed it home. Uncontested.
7:24 to go. Timeout. Stegman Coliseum. It's Georgia 73. Georgia Tech 66. Back after this on the Bulldogs Sports Network. Georgia by 7, 75-68. Tech basketball. Pressure in the backcourt by Smurf. Mustaf hesitates, now steps into the front court. Pass deflected by Kane. Caught by Stagg. Up ahead to Blue. One-handed jam. And the foul. Send that man to the line.
Oh, my goodness. Blue Cane. Wow, and the Blue Canes come out of the student section. They're waving them. They're waving them.
77-68. Blue got up in the air. He got that ball just barely over the rim on the jam. Lost the dribble on the half-court line, but turns around and picks it up. Now sends it to Kane. Quick feed to Dylan James, who's in the game. Skip pass to Abson, foul line extended left. Back to Blue, left-hand dribble drive under the rim. Reverse lay-in, good. Blue explodes to the basket and scores again. He's got 15.
He saw the opening on the other side, just stretched out and laid it in. Blue is so aware, so keenly aware of what's going on around him defensively.
Dogs' largest lead of the game, 80-69.
Georgia was trying to inbound the ball from the front court.
Now Georgia has possession. Works in the front court now. Lob it to Samto. Caught it in the air,
nice.
Just flipped it up and in. No dunk. Just caught it in the air and in one motion tossed it right in the hole.
You don't see many big men with that kind of a touch.
82-72. Georgia by 10. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. And Ndongo goes up high, makes the catch, left lane line to the basket, rattles it home good with a defender right in his face. Dogs inbound it quickly, get it to Wilkinson. He'll take it to the rack and spin it in, and the foul. Wilkinson just explodes down the court. It got the ball, laid it in from the left side with spin off the window, and is going to the line for one.
Jacket's just a hair late getting back on defense, and Jeremiah took full advantage of it.
Samto moving. They send it in to Kawasi Reeves. Throws up a 3. Tried to draw contact. No good. Washington retrieves the rebound. Hoisted uncontested 3. It's short. The clock runs out, and that's it. Georgia has won it. The Dogs win it 92-87. We'll talk to a Bulldog after the third straight win of the series by the Dogs. Again, the final. Dogs 92, Tech 87 on the Bulldogs Sports Network.
Improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.